Hi, Namaste and welcome to the course of Elements of Mechanical Engineering. So in this course or in this today's case, we will be learning up with a very thin basic lines of applications of energy sources, very basics of the work. So you know that energy, as I to be anything like a petroleum or biogas or coal or even non-renewable sources. Putting it everything into together with some element where we convert all these sources into electrical energy and that being used to households for or any other work, what we call an energy to be used to work. So that's what happens up over there. As I do say once again, this is a basic element which has been taken into intermediate element, where intermediate element is one which converts from one form to another form, and that form is being effectively used here over here as an energy source. The energy source I may call it as an electrical energy over here in this case. So when I saw sources of energy, if I could list it out, yes, one element we call it as a nuclear, and next followed by the fossil fuels. I know very well that fossil fuels, petrol, coal, diesel, natural gas, etc., whatever we extract from the earth crust due to an evolution of years and years together. So next would be followed by the wind, which is abundantly available all the way, and followed by the solar, a direct sunlight been accumulated and been converted into energy source, here in this case electrical energy, and then followed by an hydro, like this, water, hydro refers water source converted into an electrical source, and followed by a tidal, this is the one where the turbines have been played inside the ocean, where there because of tidal force, this turbine blades do run and produces an electrical energy. Again followed by the waves, and the waves are also being converted effectively to in the form of an electrical energy in this way. I will explain this later in the forthcoming classes. So followed by again the biomass, very important. We do see this everywhere in our agricultural world, where all the biomasses have been converted into electrical source. We do have a biomass energy which has been put on over the turbines, and turbine gives up the generator and to the power source or the grid, where the electrical energy has been effectively used around. And then is a geothermal. Yes, this is a geothermal energy that is stored inside the geometrical constraint, I call it inside the earth crust, where the temperature can be used in a winter in order to warm the chamber, and in summer in order to cool the chamber. So followed by hydrogen and fuel cells, where the concept of the whole hydrogen station is been put up into a high pressure hydrogen tank, where it's been pulled into a fuel cost stack, where the things will be getting across, and this will be implied over here, and the water is been extracted outside, the hydrogen will be taken care with the element in order to run the motor and the center. So this is the one where we use with the vehicles to run. In the similar way, we use the same system in order to produce the electricity even. I will let you know in the future coming classes. So once I know the source of energy, yes, these are the source of energy, conversion and its uses depending upon the categories, how and where it can be used effectively. That's the classification of energy. Quite evidently, the first classification is based on the renewability of energy source. When I say the renewability of energy source, yes, it is non-renewable and renewable. As you could see here, based on the renewable ability of energy source, we do classify the energy as renewable and non-renewable. Another way, again, it's based on the usage of energy source with respect to time. That comes with conventional energy source and non-conventional energy source. Let's try to understand what all this. Now first one, based on renewability of energy source. How does it work like? Like renewable energy, you know, the energy that can be used again and again, that doesn't exhaust. And you know very well what all those energies. Like those energy sources are produced continuously in nature and that are not exhausted. And the example would be again wind, solar, hydro, tidal, wave, biomass, geothermal, hydrogen, fuel cells. And next would be a non-renewable energy source. Surely if this is a renewable energy which doesn't exhaust, but this should be exhaustible energy source. So yes, it is a get exhausted in future as the days goes. You know very well what all those. It may be a coal, a natural gas, oil and nuclear. So we call this fossil fuels like coal, diesel, petroleum, etc. and a nuclear fuel, right? So these are the sort of energy sources, like what depends on renewability of fuels. It to be a non-renewable or renewable. So these are the one renewable energy source. These are the non-renewable energy sources, and this is a non-renewable energy source which got exhausted, and this one doesn't exhaust. It can be used again and again. So now usage of energy source with respect to time. And as in a conventional energy source, these are the energy sources that have been used for very long time. What all we have been using right now, since long, either it will be in a coal or a petrol or a diesel. These are the energy sources that have been used from a long time. We call this as energy sources like fossil fuels, hydrogen cells, nuclear energy. Now non-conventional energy sources which are different from this conventional energy sources. Like these are the alternate energy sources other than this conventional sources. And then again the example would be solar energy, fuel cells, wind energy, tidal, geothermal energy, biomass, and OTEC. OTEC refers ocean thermal energy conversion. So this is one sort of energy source which is used in common and not in common, like it's in a non-conventional energy sources which differ from the conventional energy sources. So this is a basic introduction about the energy sources, what we come in across, classification of the energy sources. In the forthcoming classes, we'll be trying to learn the more towards the every individual energy sources that comes in across. Thank you.